Good morning. All right, good morning, everyone. My name is Shannon Hodge, and I have the great pleasure of being KIPP DC's president. It is my joy and honor to welcome you to the commencement ceremony for KIPP DC College Preparatory's class of 2025. What a beautiful sight to see so many families, friends, educators, and supporters gathered here to celebrate our graduates. Today is a moment of deep pride and joy for all of us. This milestone represents years of hard work, late nights, resilience, and growth, and we're so proud of each and every graduate who will cross the stage today. Before we get started, just a few housekeeping notes to ensure the day runs smoothly. First, we have a full and exciting program ahead, so please keep the aisles clear throughout the ceremony. Second, and you know this is coming, please take a moment to silence your phones and watches. All right, you already did it? Okay. And last, we've brought in a professional photographer to capture today's moments. So we kindly ask that you remain in your seats during the graduate procession and the name reading. We'll share the photos and a recording of today's ceremony with you early next week. And now, without further ado, please rise and join me in welcoming the KIPP DC College Preparatory Class of 2025. everyone please be seated? Class of 2025, this is your day. Today is about celebrating your achievements, but it's also about recognizing the power of your potential and the promise you represent. You've put in the work, you've stayed the course, you've grown in your thinking, your competence, and your voice, and we're so proud to celebrate all of that with you today. As I look out at you seated here in your caps and gowns, I feel something this world often doesn't have enough of: hope. Hope that comes from knowing the future is in good hands. Hope because I see future teachers, leaders, doctors, engineers, artists, and advocates. Hope because I know each of you carries a unique brilliance and the strength to shape what comes next. A heartfelt thank you to the families who began this journey with us so many years ago. Your trust and partnership have made today possible. And to all the families here, thank you for every sacrifice, every word of encouragement, every act of love that helped bring your graduate to this moment. Some of you, graduates and families, have been with KIPP DC since pre-K 3. If that's you, please stand up. Thank you. Before we continue, I also want to take a moment to recognize a special group of graduates wearing distinct cords today, our inaugural KCP Honors Cohort. This group represents the launch of a new tradition of academic excellence and leadership at KCP, and we're so proud of what you've accomplished. Thank you for setting the bar high and paving the way for future scholars. Graduates, as you head into your next chapter, whether that's college, career, entrepreneurship, or public service, remember who you are. Remember what you're capable of, and remember the community that raised you. The world needs what you bring: your ideas, your integrity, your voice. You're ready, you're powerful, and you're just getting started. Congratulations, class of 2025. We're so proud of you and can't wait to see what you'll do next. And now, to continue our celebration, please welcome Herman Buckman, a member of the class of 2025 and 2025 Gates Scholar, who will introduce our next selection, a poem chosen to honor and reflect the spirit of this day.
I ain't gonna cry. How y'all doing? All right. All right, so my name is Herman Buckman. I am a part of the class graduating 2025 at KCP. And today, prior to the poet coming up after me, I would like to show you guys a poem. Is that okay? Okay. The poem is titled Footprint. You have done something to be here. Whether that be the first step or the last, you walked the path, toiled these lands, you stood on uncertain mountains, but you made those footprints. And my intuition tells me that they will never wash away. These are words I wrote a year ago at this time. full of life's shapings and moldings on a path I had begun, a path I thought was stable with enough dysfunctions. It reminds me of moments like these, the ones we worked to, the insurmountable emotions felt, the quietness of the pressures, the mountain has been climbed, and our villages are here to praise us. Friends, family, fellow climbers, from far and wide, they have heard of your milestones, up a mile of stones, heartbreaks first and last, early blowouts, and buzzer beaters. Many of us have lost countless battles, but the fact that we stand here today is a testament that we have won the war. Though more are to come, I hope you stand where you are now, not in a complacent air, but in one of gratitude. For the trail of tribulation here is not an easy one. We fight not only the world, but ourselves. We fight not only perspectives, but believing in them. We fight turning our battle cries into defeated tears, and now you stand here, cap and gown, soon diploma in hand, turning those waters into ones which have nurtured your comings, blossoming into the young adults that stand here today. And may the many sons to come support your soils. For this life is made up of many mountains, but here you have made your footprint. And my intuition tells me that as long as you move forward, they will never wash away. Thank you. Okay, now for the main course. Next, I want to pass the mic to a writer, a fighter, and a trailblazer from Southeast Washington, D.C. She graduated from KIPP DC in 2017 and started her writing journey during Poetry Month in 2019. By 2021, she won the first DMV Renaissance Female Poet of the Year award and was featured in the Washington City paper. She has become one of her city's best-known poets and continues to attract attention from all over the world. She has performed in many different places, including Philly, New York, Texas, LA, Miami, Jamaica, Paris, and many more. Her poetry is therapy, and she hopes that it can be therapeutic for you. I welcome to the stage Janari Mitchell.
Hello, everyone. This poem that I'm going to share, I wrote it after surviving the Eaton fire in Southern California, and I wanted to share it tonight to tell the kids about my journey since I graduated in 2017. I was born and raised in Southeast DC, a place filled with crime with the White House right down the street. This month, 8 years ago, I graduated from KCP. I was surrounded by violence my whole life while fighting to keep the peace. I fought so hard they hear my passion when I speak. I started writing what I was fighting, now they call it poetry. I kept writing until my writing set me free. Ran around the world so the world could hear me. Ran around the world looking for somewhere safe to be. No matter how far I ran, I always came back to DC. People say just leave, but I want more of my people free. I have to come back and tell the kids about the world they have yet to see. I have to tell them to stick around and see who they are really meant to be. Please go explore the world before you give up in DC. We were born We were born here, but our stories don't have to end here. I know it often feels like too much and you just want to give up. I've been there. It's insane how much pain DC youth are forced to bear. It's hell outside our front doors and we walk through it every day with little to no care. None of it is fair, but we face it all and we do our best. Don't carry that pain for too long. Please find yourself an outlet. I found poetry and poetry found me and it never left. Finding your passion and holding on to it is life's true test. So I've been writing these poems as I walk through the valleys of death. Sometimes my poems are the only things that I have left. People treat me like I got an S on my chest when I'm just a girl trying to do my best. I keep trying to do what's right, but things keep going left. I ran from the gunfire in the east, now I'm running from wildfires in the west, and everybody looking at me like Janari was next. I've lived in 10 places in the last 8 years. I've been making a home for myself right here. I've been working through all my fears. The fires burned up most of my new community, but my house was in the clear. My next level is near. I'm staying here. I'm becoming known as one of the best amongst my peers. I got a story to tell and I want everyone to hear. If you hear what I've been through, you probably break down in tears. I took a look in the mirror and I love what I see. I am exactly who I am supposed to be. I am me. I am called Janari. I've been here before and I'll be here again. This time I chose to fight the world with my pen. With my poetry, my presence will never end. My voice will outlast me. I'm still well known even after they tried to outcast me. I'm a victor, no longer a victim. I had to learn how to love the land around me, even if I hate the system. All that pain just left me full of wisdom. I'm from the place where either you or your dreams die. Some call it the project, some call it a project where everyone that's born immediately becomes a suspect. A lot of us are dying here. A lot of us are dying here. I didn't die, but my dreams did. Janari, I know you scared to dream again because you don't want your dreams to be American, but you have to dream. I'm a great historian, but I'm not a great dreamer. Yet somehow I made it from Southeast DC all the way to Pasadena. After all that searching, I finally found a community in Altadena, a sanctuary. I just got there and almost lost it all in January. It lost a lot, but it still stands. I lost a lot, but I still stand. I'm grieving for the land. I've been grieving all my life, and now I'm even grieving where I stand. Everything still worked out, even though none of this was in the plan. I'm a phoenix living on the phoenix. Altadena didn't just say their community. I actually seen it. Thank you so much. I would like to say I'm very, very proud of the class of 2025. It's been a very hard life since I graduated, and I fought on so long so that the kids coming after me would keep fighting. So it's beautiful to see so many of you keep fighting, and I want all y'all to keep going. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Jordan Matos, and I want to say good morning to one of the best groups I've ever come to know, the class of 2025. It is a rare gift as a teacher to watch a student grow, not just academically, but in spirit and strength of self, to witness someone once quiet and present become resounding in purpose. Over the past 2 years, I've had the extraordinary privilege of not just teaching, but learning from a student whose brilliance doesn't ask for attention, it earns it. Today, we recognize a voice that may not always demand the spotlight, but has unquestionably earned the stage. Some students walk through your door and immediately change the atmosphere, not with volume, but with quiet determination, and additionally, in this student's case, with incredible sense of fashion and music taste. There's a certain kind of power that doesn't shout. It listens, learns, works harder than anyone can see, and then lets the results speak. That is the kind of power this year's salutatorian holds. Being your teacher has been a gift, but being a part of your journey, the quiet moments, the big wins, the challenges you did not let define you has meant even more. She has quietly built a legacy of excellence that will follow her, not just on paper, but in character. As we celebrate this salutatorian today, I'm not just proud of their academic success, I am proud of the remarkable human being that they have become. You've grown, yes, but we have all grown too, simply by knowing you. It is my honor and privilege to introduce to you the class of 2025 salutatorian, Danye Vaughn.
Good morning, faculty and staff, friends, family, and the graduating class of 2025. Please give yourselves a round of applause for being here today. My name is Danye Vaughn, and it is an honor to be standing here and giving this speech as the KCP Class of 2025 salutatorian. Before I get into my words of encouragement, I would like to show my appreciation to my twin, my mama, who has pushed me throughout these tough years of dealing with anxiety. And making me feel better when I wasn't feeling like myself. I will also like to show some appreciation to my bonus dad, my brother, my friends, and my teachers as well, who will do whatever they can for me. I love and cherish you all. I want to share a story inspired by my favorite movie. As you listen, maybe you could figure out what movie it is. Today, we stand between a doorway that leads us into what we have been eager for all school year. And after today, we will walk through that threshold and start each of our own unique journeys. The other side of that door may offer you illusions, a version of a world that looks perfect, but asks you to give up who you really are to stay there. You are not standing here right now because you chose the easy way. Rather, I am here to tell you that at some point, you have said yes to discomfort, yes to growth, and yes to an education that doesn't just fill up your head, but also shapes the character that you are right now. A journey without any challenges, choices, pain, anger, and revision isn't what life is about. We mustn't be so eager to walk through the doorway that we forget what we learned while being here. We grow in uncomfortable spaces, ones that don't always feel good, but that force us to become someone new. Spaces where we have to face ourselves even. We will come across people who will try to drain your energy and distract you from becoming successful. That is when we have to ask ourselves, what am I willing to walk away from, or what do I stand for? No one will hand you a key to your life. You make it moment by moment and choice by choice. What are you ready to face when no one is there to help you or watch you? Like a black cat who walks back and forth between worlds on their own, we've learned to keep moving forward, developing a wisdom that no one else has. No one can live our life for us. No button-eye version of a flawless life is worth trading our voice, our passion, or our perseverance. Be curious, not just clever. Never let comfort make you believe that you don't have any courage. Grow eyes that can see past illusion and hearts that will never trade your love for approval. Some of your doors may lead to comfort, while others may lead to the truth. Just like a girl named Coraline once said, when you're scared, but still do it anyway, that's brave. To the KCP class of 2025, go open that door, walk through it, not because it is easy, but because it is real. And may you create a world so alive that you'll always find the strength to close the wrong one and open the right one. Thank you, congratulations, and be brave.
Good morning. My name is Pat Wu. I'm the Director of College and Career Counseling at KCP, and it is my honor today to introduce the class of 2025 valedictorian. Our valedictorian is graduating with a 4.34 GPA. Yeah. A grade point average that she accomplished by taking one of the most rigorous course loads in the senior class, including dual enrollment courses at Trinity, Washington, AP Calculus, AP Chemistry, AP Biology, and AP Language and Composition, where I was lucky enough to get to teach her last year. However, what I believe makes this person so special is not her grades, but her unparalleled character. This student is someone who is always looking for ways to help others, both student and staff alike, and is leaving KCP better than she found it, in large part to her leadership and example. During her time at KCP, she was a manager for the track and field team. Cast member in the spring musical In the Heights. Has been a consistent performer in our school's dance showcases, and most recently served as president of the National Honor Society. And when she attends Georgetown University this fall, I am confident that, like at KCP, she is going to make a lasting impact on that campus and on the lives of everyone that she comes in contact with. Please join me in welcoming our class of 2025 valedictorian, Praise Romano.
Thank you, Mr. Wu. Good morning, families, teachers, friends, and most importantly, good morning to the graduating class of 2025. My name is Praise Romano, and I'm honored to serve as the KIPP DC College Preparatory Class of 2025 valedictorian. It is truly special to stand on the same stage where my sister stood just 1 year ago as the class of 2024 valedictorian. It felt like yesterday where I was screaming my lungs out for my sister, proud, inspired, and full of dreams. Class of 2025, since we all started 9th grade together, time has flown. 4 years turned into 4 months, then 4 days, 4 hours, and now just 4 seconds. Each moment is filled with laughter, growth, and struggle. If there's one thing I hope you take away from this moment, it is to never give up. As we prepare to step into the real world, life will move fast, and there may be times when you feel like the world is against you. People will judge you, disrespect you, and stare you down. Learn to ignore it. Even when you're pushed into a dark place, a small space where it feels like you won't survive, remember this: life is not always easy. Sometimes things go wrong, like during 10th grade year, when many of us had substitute teachers for much of the year. We got tired and complained, and at the time, many of us felt like our learning was cut short. However, look at us now. We're the biggest graduating class in KCP history. And we're the first to have 100% of the class accepted into college by the end of January. From challenges like overcoming losses in our community to surviving Mr. Davis' class, we have seen it all and somehow still came out stronger. Every person faces challenges, but the most important thing we did was to keep going and to never lose that hope. So when you feel like giving up, remember why you started. Think about your goals, your dreams, and the future you want. Think about where you want to be 5 years from now. Even if your progress is slow, it's still progress. Trust that you can learn, grow, and become better. Believe in yourself. Lastly, I want to dedicate the final part of my speech to my mother. Mom, thank you for everything you've done. Your prayers, your love, and your support made me the woman I am today. The endless struggle you faced over the years reminds me of how much I owe you. This course, this stone, and this medal are all because of you. I will always remember your kindness and your strength. And to our teachers, mentors, and every adult who believed in us, thank you. Your patience. Your patience, your passion, and your presence help to shape us. I leave you with this. Whatever comes next, remember, we've already made history. Now it is time to make a difference. Congratulations, class of 2025, and continue to believe in yourself. Thank you.
I'm not going to cry. All right. I have the pleasure of giving the first value award. Kinship is more than just a core value at KIPP DC College Preparatory. It's the heartbeat of the class of 2025. And there is one student who embodies this value in every hallway, every classroom, and every moment. This student lives and breathes kinship. Whether it's greeting nearly every student and teacher, often at the cost of being just a little late to class, or walking a friend to office hours after school, this student constantly reminds us that we are family. Their signature line, "Mom, let me explain," has kicked off more than a few memorable conversations, usually followed by, "We have to graduate. We are not leaving anyone behind." With unmatched charisma, warmth, and joy, this student makes every person feel seen, loved, and supported. Even in moments of correction, a smile and a heartfelt, "Mom, you need a hug?" could turn frustration into laughter. The class of 2025 would not be the same without Amani Battle, and it is with pride and love that we award him the KIPP DC College Preparatory Kinship Award.
Y'all funny. Happy graduation day to all the parents, guardians, teachers, staff, and especially the class of 2025. My name is Courtney Davis. I have the great privilege to present the Curiosity Award to a student who truly embodies the spirit of curiosity in every aspect of her life. As any teacher, administrator, mental health practitioner, even our Busy Bee staff and security team, and they all agree, this individual is more than deserving of this honor. Curiosity, by definition, is a strong desire to know and learn something. And while I know this part of my speech may feel a bit unusual coming from a great math mind like myself, I believe math and teaching are all about curiosity. In my classroom, students always encouraged to ask questions, explore learning, not just about math, about college life, life of skills, and the world around them. This student took this invitation to the heart. She asked questions that were both colorful and insightful, soon became the heartbeat of my classroom. Her energy, enthusiasm, constant drive to learn made her a true standout, not just in pre-calculus, but everywhere she went. On our senior trip to New Orleans, where the spirit of Mardi Gras celebrates the joy of life, she maintained an eagerness to explore and understand all that was around her. In that same great spirit, I say at KIPP DC College Preparatory, love and Gaga is our personal Mardi Gras. She demonstrates what is learned. She demonstrates what it means to love curiosity in every way. It is my absolute honor to present this year's Curiosity Award to none other, Love and Gaga.
Good morning. My name is London Hines. Today I have the pleasure and honor of presenting this year's Perseverance Award. An award that recognizes not just achievements, but strength it takes to keep going when things get tough. As an educator for 10 years, that's a long time, all right. I've had the privilege of teaching, coaching hundreds of students, but when I hear the word perseverance, only one student comes to mind. Whether in the classroom, on the track, or juggling one of the many jobs he's held during high school, this student has faced more of his shares of challenges. I've had a unique opportunity to watch him grow, not just academically or athletically, but mentally, emotionally, and as a young man determined to do better in every way. His abilities to problem solve, adapt, never to let an opportunity slip by is nothing short of the inspiration. Just when you think you've seen his limits, he'll surprise you again. This fall, this student is attending Sweeney, the University of the South, on a full scholarship and a remarkable achievement in itself. With aspirations to being both a surgeon and a real estate mogul, proves that perseverance isn't just about surviving challenges, it's about turning them into stepping stones. So, some may call him an overthinker, I call him a visionary. As a student with big dreams, a skill set to match, and a relentless drive to achieve them all, no matter how tough the journey may be, when it comes to pushing forward despite the obstacles, No one in our school community embodies the true inspiration of perseverance more than this year's recipient, Zion Fields. Congratulations, Zions.
Now, Nav know I get emotional, so I'm gonna try not to. Good morning, faculty, families, and graduates. It is my absolute honor to stand before you today to give recognition to a truly exceptional young lady as the recipient of this year's Academic Excellence Award. For the past few years, I've had the distinct pleasure of watching this young lady grow into one of the most poised, graceful, and intellectually driven students that I've ever taught. Her presence in the classroom has always been intentional, not just showing up, but showing up with purpose, always preparing today for the success she envisions tomorrow. Her dreams of becoming a dentist is rooted in discipline, and her acceptance into the University of Connecticut is a testament to her relentless focus and commitment. From her days as a proud Panther, I'm getting choked up, to her next chapter as a Husky, her journey has been inspiring to witness. As her finance teacher, I can proudly say that she didn't just learn about accounting, entrepreneurship, or credit management. She mastered it, and she understood how these lessons will apply in real life. I have no doubt that these skills will carry her far in college and beyond. And while I have to fetch my own coffee cups now, a tradition we share, I will always remember our morning after school FBLA conversations, you, me, and your mom sharing laughs, and more than anything, the brilliance you brought into the classroom. Danye, thank you for letting me be a part of your journey. I'm so proud of you. Congratulations on this well-earned recognition and on everything to come.
Good morning, family, friends, staff, and classmates. Congratulations, class of 2025, we did it. My name is Caden Butler, and I have the honor of introducing our guest speaker today. I first met Mr. Sass when I was in the 5th grade at KIPP DC Key Academy, where he's my principal. After a few office visits and phone calls home, we quickly formed a strong connection. I soon realized he wanted the best for me as a student, as an athlete, but most importantly as a man. As our time in high school comes to an end, I'd like to ask all students who attended Key Academy for middle school to please stand. Mrs. Sass, we want to express our heartfelt gratitude for your support throughout this journey and for you to see all the lives you have impacted. You have been a wonderful role model for all of us. Even though we may be 1,000 miles away, we always know you're one call away. For those of you who didn't attend Key Academy, please know that Mr. Sass is an advocate for all KIPP students and is here to inspire all of us, as he did for me when I was one of his students. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Sass to the stage.
Good morning, everybody. I said good morning, everybody. There we go. Good morning, families, teachers, staff, friends, and most importantly, the KIPP DC College Preparatory Class of 2025. You made it, kinda. When Ms. Hall asked me to consider being your keynote speaker, my first thought was how much I'd regret the opportunity, even though the idea of standing up in front of you all made me really nervous. But I'm here, and I'm honored and so grateful to share a few words with you on your special day. When I thought about what I wanted to say this morning, all of my ideas led me back to my grandfather, Mr. Hayward F. Moore, and something that he used to say to me all of the time. Excuse me while my papers are falling all over the place. I got you, hold on. I got you. My grandfather was the kind of man who could talk and talk and talk. If you got in trouble, he wouldn't just tell you once, he'd give you a full Sunday sermon. Folks at Key Academy, kids in the audience, he's the person I got it from. He'd say, Rashawn, whenever you're facing a tough decision or a choice that gives you pause, stop and ask yourself, what's in it for me? When I was younger, I thought he meant that I should be selfish, that I shouldn't think about anyone else, but that's not what he meant, not at all. When you're young, you don't always see the big picture. But as you get older, you realize that the small details matter more. You start to realize how the choices that you make today can shape the future that you have tomorrow. As a middle school principal, it's always been my mission to help students make better decisions and coach them through figuring out how to understand that some doors will open and some doors will close based on the choices that you make. Eventually, I realized what my grandfather was doing for me. He was teaching me to think ahead, to weigh my options, and to ask myself if the choices that I was making would really help me grow, succeed, and align with the person who I said I wanted to be. And let me tell you, that question, what's in it for me, has been one of the most valuable life lessons I've ever learned. Because when you stop, when you take a moment to reflect, you're often more prepared, you're more likely to avoid the worst case scenario, and you're better equipped for the curveballs that life can throw your way. Just 2 weeks ago, we lost Mike Bassett and Thomas Smith, 2 Key Academy students to gun violence. 2 young men, 2 futures, gone far too soon. The world will never know their best. Thinking about them, thinking about you, and thinking about my son, I'm reminded deeply about how important every single decision can be. Some doors will open, others may close forever. One of my favorite things to do is read autobiographies and watch documentaries. 1, because I'm old, and 2, because I'm fascinated by how other people navigate life's challenges. I love hearing about how people push through hard moments, how they respond when life asks them, what's in it for me? In a recent ESPN segment, Duke women's basketball coach Kara Lawson said something that stuck with me. She said, we all wait for things to get easier, but what happens is you learn how to handle hard better. She's right. You've handled hard better. Your graduation today is proof that you've chosen better. It shows that you've kept going. So now what I say to you is take what you've learned, your energy, your strength, your voice, and go build the life you deserve. And please hear this. If you're waiting for the easy bus isn't coming. Because the future does not happen. You build it. One decision, one action, one bold step at a time. So when life gets tough, when it feels easier to go along, to give up, or give in, stop and ask yourself, is this helping me become who I want to be? Am I practicing the habits that will help me reach my goals? Or simply, what's in it for me? Class of 2025, speaking to you has been the honor of a lifetime. Congratulations, and thank you.
Look at these wonderful children. Hi, everybody. Hi, I'm Galen Gallagher. I am the proud principal of KCP, and I am just so honored to be here with you today. You already know the class of 2025 is truly remarkable. 100% college acceptances, career paths of choice and opportunity, millions of dollars in scholarships, NAF certifications, and national qualifying track athletes, future lawyers and doctors, and on, electricians, firefighters, maybe fighter jet pilots, and all sorts of things. If you ever want to be a teacher or a principal, call me. For real. Some of you would be really great at it. I want to tell you, most importantly, the young people that you see here in front of you, they are really good humans. And that is more important than anything else. I look at all of you, oh my gosh. You know, some of these children, I was their principal when they were 6. I won't embarrass them, but I do love seeing them crossing the stage today. They bring kinship and curiosity and perseverance and excellence to every room they walk into. And especially to our families, some of you, I've known you for a really long time, and I want to say thank you. Thank you so much for the early morning drop-offs, for the late evening pickups after practice or rehearsal, the extra encouragement before an important test, for showing up for conferences and answering my phone calls and all of our phone calls. We are so grateful for you. I would love to ask if the seniors, now the graduates, if the class of 2025, in just a moment, I'm going to ask you to stand and look for your people out here. I'm going to ask you to stand and look for your people. Go ahead. All right. Thank you. All right, have a seat. We'll get to do it again in a minute. We're almost there. We're almost there. I know, right? It's just magic. It's magic. This class is magic. And families, you have made this happen. Thank you for believing in them. Thank you for supporting them and all of us on this journey. I know. Several years ago, all right, give me one. I have one little nugget of wisdom that I get to share with you before you all depart, because you're just so amazing. You're going to cross the stage and go out into the world. Several years ago, my friend Susan shared some wisdom with me from the great Andre DeShields. And Theater 708, I am not going to do this justice, so bear with me. Andre DeShields shared 3 pieces of wisdom when he gave his Tony acceptance speech in 2019. They're his cardinal rules, and I want to share them with you because I think that they really say a lot about what it means to live a great life. And he says, 1, surround yourself with people whose eyes light up when they see you coming. Did you see the way everybody's eyes lit up when they saw you, your people? Those people matter in life. 2, slowly is the fastest way to get where you want to be. Nothing's going to happen overnight. This hasn't happened overnight. Slowly is the fastest way to get where you want to be. And I believe in all the wonderful things you have ahead of you. And here's the 3rd one. The top of one mountain is the bottom of the next. So keep climbing. And I'm so proud of you, class of 2025, as you climb on to the next things. Keep climbing. We love you so much.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. I'm Dwight Davis, board member of the District of Columbia Public Charter Schools. It is a joy to be here with you and to see each and every one of you. Today we celebrate the hard work, the long nights, the next step towards your big dreams, and all of the moments. Okay, y'all kept on telling me, I'm sorry. I got you. Now listen, these graduates are phenomenal. Like, you can't hear what I'm hearing, but the comments that they're making, I would love to be in this class. You all have reached an incredible milestone that reflects not only your academic commitments, but your determination, your growth, the implementation of that difficult feedback you had to receive. And that deserves a resounding round of applause. This is also a day of gratitude for your families, your friends, your teachers, your mentors, all of those who stood beside you, behind you, in front of you, pushing you, urging you, and cheered you on every step of the way. Thank you, families. Whether you are headed to college, entering the workforce, serving your country, or exploring what's next, know this: each and every one of you are ready. You've got the skills, the courage, and the knowledge, and the heart to shape your future. My grandmother would always tell me, God has already given you everything that you need to be what you ought to be. One quick piece of advice: success is not about having everything figured out. It's about being willing to grow and learn, even when things get tough. It's about hearing and implementing the feedback, even when it's difficult. It's knowing that the seeds of divine possibility were sown deep into your souls even before you stepped into a school. It's the realization that your worth is internal and your worth is reflected externally by the people that you see. As you leave here today, remember, you are capable, you are valued, and you are not alone. Your community is behind you, and your story is yet to be told. I want to leave you with the words of one of my favorite songs by Sweet Honey in the Rock. The words go, "There were no mirrors in my Nana's house, no mirrors in my Nana's house. And the beauty that I saw in everything was reflected in her eyes." My prayer is that my eyes and the eyes of all of these beautiful people here reflect your beauty. Now, for the moment that you've all been waiting for, on behalf of the District of Columbia Public Schools, on behalf of the District of Columbia Public Charter School Board, I certify that the board has received the list of graduates from KIPP DC College Preparatory and that these, your amazing students, have completed all of the requirements to earn a high school diploma in the District of Columbia and are hereby accepted as graduates of KIPP DC College Preparatory Public Charter School. Congratulations, class of 2025. The future is bright, and it's your time to shine. Thank you.
In just a moment, Mr. Davis is going to be on the stage shaking all of your hands after you receive your diploma. He's going to be joined by Susan Scheffler, who is KIPP DC's CEO, and Tony Lewis, who is KIPP DC's board chair.
Hey, everyone. This part's not in the program because I had to keep it a secret. But there's one person without whom we would not be here today. They are the heartbeat of the senior class, the person who answers every phone call, holds every community meeting, answers every referral, finds every, and I mean every, skipping senior, comforts every teary-eyed senior, reassures every unsure senior, yells at every misbehaving senior, and cheers for every single senior. She has jumped over every single hurdle with you, stood by your side through every single challenge, and celebrated every single win. Although she has 2 children of her own, she also has 192 here today. Through it all, her commitment has never wavered, and we can never, ever, ever thank her enough for all she has done for our senior class. We asked a few of you what she meant to you, and you said she made school feel like home, and she saw us for not just who we are, but for who we could become. Mama Hall, words aren't enough to thank you for all that you've done. So you know we had to surprise you with a little something, so you have the class of 2025 with you forever. Hold it up for me. It's quotes from the kids. So in case you can't see it, we asked a few of you to describe Miss Hall, and we put what you said on a commemorative quilt for her to take with her and have with her forever. I had to surprise you, I'm sorry. You got it, sorry. Okay. Y'all could have told me. All right, let me be hardcore Hall now. All right, good morning, class of 2025. 4 long years ago, we began this journey together, nervous, excited, and full of potential. And now, here we are, finishing together. Before kinship was an official KCP core value, I stood in front of you during freshman orientation and told you we are family. I meant it then, and I mean it now.
It's been us against the world ever since. And look at what we have accomplished. You have embodied kinship in every way. You've had each other's backs, lifted each other up, and held each other accountable. You have led with integrity, resilience, and heart. You are the largest class in the history of KCP, the first honors cohort, and now one of the classes with the highest graduation percentage ever. You didn't just make it, you made history. And more importantly, you made Mama Hall proud. It's a bittersweet moment. My heart is full of pride, yet heavy knowing I won't see your faces in the hallway next year. You've grown so much, not just academically, but as leaders, as thinkers, and as beautiful young people ready to take on the world. And take it by storm you will. The future is so bright for each and every one of you. I am so proud of everything you've accomplished and all of the hard work you've put in to get to this moment. The world better get ready because the class of 2025 is coming with power, purpose, and passion. I love you all with all my heart. You will always be Mama Hall babies. This year, we would like to honor and remember a beloved member of the class of 2025 who is no longer with us. Today, we present a posthumous diploma to recognize the life, dreams, and achievements of Kimon Payne. Though his time with us was cut short, his presence, spirit, and impact remain deeply felt within our school community. We invite his sister, Allie, to accept the diploma on behalf of Kimon Payne. As we celebrate his place in our hearts and his legacy in our class of 2025, please join us in welcoming his sister, Allie. The time has finally come, the presentation of the diplomas. Students, are you ready for me to call your name? Praise Romano. Danye Vaughn. Caden Butler. Herman George Buckman III. Timiteo Adeoye. Tamari Ayoung. Lanaya Ames. Leah Anderson. Rakaya Barfield. Amani Battle. Jeremy Benson Jr. Michaela Blake Chambers. Desiree Boswell. Alani Braxton. Keon Brody. Josiah Brooks. Jalen Brown. Nevaeh Brown. Brina Barrow. Elijah Butts. Dejon Kane. Aaron Calhoun. Jasmine Carr. Isata Cisse. Jannard Clark Jr. Emmanuel Cooper. Renaya Copeland. Sanaya Copeland. Griner Cummings. Brianna Curtis. Jemiah Davis. Mackenzie Davis. Monique Davis. Sydney Davis. Gary Day. Khalil Day. Kalia Cameron Dinkins. Zarada Eastman. Lawrence Eddy. Damian Edmonds. Mason Ewers. Zion Fields. Layla Fleming. Jakai Ford. Donald Freeman Jr. London Funderburk. Clifton Garner Mayfield. Jamel George. Zaisha Goodwine. Nyla Goins. Jaden Graham. Donnell Grant. Tyshawn Graves. Sean Graves Jr. Morgan Green. Arturo Guadarrama Neri. 7 Harper. Keith Harris. Amir Harris. Keith Harris. Khalil Harrison. Champ Harrison Easton. Noah Hart. Kalani Hartwell. Cy Hayes. Soleil Hayes. Isaiah Hedspeth. Xavier Heath. Anissa Hector. Arvay Hilliard. Imani Holmes. Cameron Houghton. Asia Hooks. Khalees Howard. Antonia Humphreys. Ejena Igwe. Isabella Jackson. Nyana Jackson. Trinity Jefferson. Deasia Jenkins. Zoe Jenkins. Dakota Johnson. Deasia Johnson. Kamate Johnson. Ronkia Johnson. William Johnson. Where's Gwendolyn Jones? Brandon Jones. DeJuan Jones. Deasia Jones. Gwendolyn Jones. Trent Kellogg. Dior Kemper. Matthew Kennard Jr. Patrick Kennard Jr. Kyrie Lane. Nyana Lassiter. Jamari Latimer. Layla Latson. Michaela Lewis. Tyler Link. Marcel Logan. Jayla Lowe. Marcus Luther. Zaki Laus. Cyan Madison. Brianna Mallory. Zamani Martin. Jaquan Matthews. Samantha Matthews. Trayvon Matthews. Sean McClurry. Jaden McKinley. Kamal McNamee. Jameson Merritt. Michaela Merriweather. Alonzo Miles. Micaiah Millington. Mayana Mims. Jaden Mitchell. Talea Moore. Emmanuel Morris. Aaliyah Morrison. Anthony Nash. Love Ndanga. Kyra Noble. Salimana Insamoto. Desire Nugent. Thea Simone Page. Jalen Parker. Jamar Parker. Joy Parker. Sean Paul. Micaiah Pelzer. Zamaya Petty. Summer Pigford. Trinity Pickford. Tristan Pickford. Destiny Pittman. Amaya Poge. Sean Poindexter. Morgan Powell. Makai Prescott Bell. Imani Quattlebaum. Naraya Randolph. Daphne Reed. Deshaun Redding. Dakel Reed. Jalen Richardson. Dominique Robinson. Maldine Robinson. Jalen Markel Rouse. Brianna Sanford. Darian Scott II. Jarrell Sewell. Anaya Shaw. Romello Sheffield. Brandon Smith, Cameron Smith, Tiana Smith, Amari Snowden, Morgan Sockwell, Tyler James Spears, Lamar Spencer, Amaria Steve, Jada Stevens, Layla Stevenson, Jackson Stocking, Quaymani Suber, Morgan Sweatman, Jonathan Taylor, Dawit Tefera, Amir Thomas, Malijah Thomas, Ariana Thompson, Eric Thompson, Treasure Thurston, Cassidy Tomlinson, Zaria Truesdale Burgess, Jasmine Turner, Devin Walker, LaKayla Walker, Nyla Ward, D. Amari Warner, Madison Washington, Isaiah Watson, Bobby Weldon, Aiden Wilson, Lamaya Wilson, Raina Winston, Asia Wise, Zaria Woody, Anai Young. Can I say that? No, it's in there too. Okay, just pull it out. Now that you all have your diplomas, the time has come. The turning of the tassels symbolize the transition from student to graduate. Students, please move your tassel from the right to the left. Symbolizing the transition from KCP student to KCP alumni. And now, for one last time, graduates, we are going to ask families to please remain seated until the entire class of 2025 is out of the arena. And now, for one last time, we are going to do it like we always do on the second floor at First Lunch. It is now time to roll out.
Them diamonds in it. Where'd you get that matching Benz with them windows tinted? Who them girls you be with when you be riding through? Man, I ain't got nothing to prove. I paid my dues, breaking the rules and shake fools while I'm taking the cruise. Tell me who's your man and how do you smoke so good? You's a superstar, boy. Why you still up in the hood? What in the world is in that bag? What you got in that bag? A couple of cans of whoop. You did a good job of just eyeing me, spying me. I got my swing. Money to the ceiling, and the bigger the feeling, the better I'm feeling. The more that I'm chilling, willing, drilling, and killing them. Who's that naked cook fixing 3-course meals, getting goosebumps when a body taps the 6-inch heels? What in the world is in that room? What you got in that room? A couple of knives, couple of rats, a couple of wives. Now it's time to choose. Just custom fitted. PlayStation 2 up in the ride. Is that Lorenzo Kidded? Is that your wife, your girlfriend, or just your main? You take a pic while I'm rubbing the hips, touch the lips to the top of the and tell me who's your housekeeper and what you keep in your house. What about diamonds and gold? Is that what you keep in your mouth? What in the world is in that case? What you got in that case? Get up out my face, you couldn't relate. Wait to take place at a similar pace, so shake, shake, and got my swing. stay the about my business.